September 13th, 1996. The day was like any other, with the world spinning on its axis, seemingly unaware of the impending storm. But for Tupac Shakur, that fateful evening would be far from ordinary.
Tupac Shakur murder.
Tupac Shakur.
Tupac Shakur.
Tupac Shakur.
I'd rather write a book about it.
In the heart of Las Vegas, the iconic rapper's life took a sudden and sinister turn, plunging him into a mystery that continued to baffle and intrigue us until September 29, 2023. When out of nowhere, police announced that they are super close to solving this mystery. Welcome to Crime Chronicles Unearthed. And today we'll be talking about the recent developments in the unsolved Tupac murder mystery. Let's go back in time and start this story from the very beginning. Chapter 1: The Early Beginnings. Born into a family of Black Panthers, Tupac Amaru Shakur was destined for greatness. His mother Afeni was a formidable force of activism, and it was from her that he inherited his fiery spirit. From an early age, Tupac's life was a battle. Growing up in the gritty streets of East Harlem, he saw the world through a different lens. He felt the pulse of urban life, where the echoes of inequality and social unrest became the backdrop of his childhood. As he navigated the chaos of his youth, Tupac's talent began to shine. The mic became his weapon and his rhymes a manifesto. With lyrics that bared his soul, he spoke of the harsh realities he faced. Chapter 2: Rise as a renowned rapper. The world soon realized Tupac's brilliance. He rose from the streets to become a hip-hop sensation. His music became the soundtrack of a generation, his words echoing the pain and hope of those who shared his struggle. But the music industry was a battlefield of its own. The East Coast-West Coast rivalry ignited, pitting Tupac against the likes of Notorious B.I.G. and others. The tension was palpable and violence loomed on the horizon. Gangs cast a long shadow over Tupac's journey. His affiliation with the Bloods and Crips added an ominous layer to his story. In a world where loyalty and rivalry were marked in blood, the line between friend and foe became dangerously thin. Chapter 3: Downfall after East Coast rivalry. The East Coast-West Coast rivalry sent shockwaves through the hip-hop world. Tupac's animosity towards the East Coast, particularly his feud with Notorious B.I.G., also known as Biggie Smalls, fueled a dangerous atmosphere in the industry. It was a rivalry that extended beyond music, driven by personal vendettas, street affiliations, and the weight of pride. Tragically, the rivalry had already claimed the life of one of its stars. Chapter 4: The Day. It was September 7th, 1996. In Las Vegas, Tupac Shakur was attending a Mike Tyson fight. Tupac and his record label boss Suge Knight were driving through the streets of Las Vegas in a black BMW. Suddenly, a white Cadillac pulled up next to them and gunshots rang out. Bullets pierced the BMW, hitting Tupac multiple times. The car sped away from the scene, racing to a nearby hospital, leaving shattered windows and a world in shock. 6 days later, on September 13th, 1996, Tupac passed away, leaving behind a legacy of music and a mystery that continues to perplex us. The music world lost a genius, and his murder became an unsolved enigma that baffled investigators, fans, and conspiracy theorists for years. The East Coast-West Coast rivalry had claimed the lives of two of its most prominent figures, leaving a legacy of pain, unanswered questions, and a cloud of suspicion hanging over their deaths. Chapter 5: Recent Developments. In recent weeks, there have been surprising new developments in the murder case of the rapper Tupac, which felt as if it might be stuck in a resolved but unsolved limbo forever. On September 29th, a Nevada grand jury indicted Dwayne D. Davis, sometimes Keefe D, in connection with the 1996 killing. Chief Deputy District Attorney Mark DiGiacomo described Davis as the on-ground, on-site commander who ordered the death. The arrest marks the first major movement in a 27-year-old case that has built up its own mythos over time. Davis, the uncle of an early suspect in Shakur's death, Orlando Baby Lane Anderson, has claimed in past interviews, as well as his 2019 tell-all memoir, Compton Street Legend, that he was in the Cadillac that pulled up alongside the BMW the iconic rap star was in when the gunfire began. In various interviews, Davis went on to say he was the passenger in the white Cadillac on the night of the incident. He refused to name the other suspects in the car, but confirmed that the shooter was Orlando Anderson, his nephew, and that it was out of retaliation for getting jumped at the MGM Grand earlier and the $1 million bounty by Puff Daddy. On July 17th, there was a stunning development in the long-dormant case when police raided the home of Davis's wife. A warrant obtained by the Associated Press revealed that the home that was searched was connected to Davis, the uncle of early suspect Anderson. Anderson, one of Shakur's rivals, himself denied playing a role in the rap legend's murder after it happened. He died 2 years later in an unrelated gang shooting in Compton, California. In the world of unsolved mysteries, hope is a beacon that never truly fades. We hope for answers, for closure, and for justice. As the shadow of the Tupac murder case continues to recede, we remain vigilant, yearning for the day when truth triumphs over enigma and the mystery finds its resolution. We will update you whenever there is a new development in the case. Until then, it's time for us to call it a day, but we do hope that you liked the video and found it informative. Subscribe to our channel and don't forget to click the bell icon. Your valuable suggestions are very important to us, so do post them in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video.